I'm Katrina. You're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Well, bad news for Canelo Alvarez, at least. According to reports, according to ESPN, it looks like negotiations have once again completely fallen apart when it comes to Canelo versus Caleb-Plant. Canelo may have to look for another European or white fighter to face. Now, Eddie Hearn said that Canelo Alvarez, he wants to move up to light heavyweight and fight Beterbiev, and he wants to fight Bivol. Now, I want to make this very clear. When I tell you guys that Canelo Alvarez is only interested in fighting weak European fighters, obviously that's not to imply that every single European fighter is weak. It just means the European fighters and the white fighters that Canelo has been going after has been weak. Now, if he goes up to light heavyweight and he fights Beterbiev and he fights Bivol, then he'll finally get credit for fighting Eastern European fighters, because then he'll be fighting the best Eastern European fighters in the world. Or we could even say some of the best white fighters in the world. You guys may recall the last time he moved up to light heavyweight, he fought the weakest link, which was Kovalev, who had already been knocked out twice and was on his last leg pretty much. He was towards the end of his career. Now, Jermall Charlo, he just recently said on his live that he's willing to fight Canelo-Plant next, and the winner can fight Canelo Alvarez. Now, and of course, in a perfect world, that makes all the sense in the world. But the problem is, Canelo-Plant is not going to be interested in fighting the Jermall Charlo at all, because if he was, they could have made that fight a while ago. Jermall had already said in the past that Canelo-Plant, he doesn't want it. And Caleb never responded and said, let's make it happen. He never really responded to Jermall. So we know that that fight won't happen. Now, this fight, even though it's been reported that the fight is dead in the water, but the fact that Canelo desperately wants this fight so bad means there's still a good chance that this fight can happen. You gotta wonder what's holding up the fight. We know that it's not a dispute between where they're gonna host the fight, whether it's on DAZN or PBC, because Canelo already agreed to fighting Caleb on PBC. Because once again, ESPN, they're saying that there's a dispute when it comes to the contract. It can't be the money. Because once again, Canelo Alvarez, whenever Canelo Alvarez knows that he can beat his opponent, he's willing to pay them whatever they want. That's why it makes no sense when you hear Canelo and when you hear the fans say, oh, so-and-so wants a payday. Well, we know that Caleb-Plant, we know that Smith, we know that Kovalev, we know that all of these guys wanted a payday, because when Canelo tried to make the fight, they asked for more money. So we know that if Canelo feels that this is an easy enough fight for him to win, he's willing to give them whatever money they want. Okay? He paid Caleb Smith $6 million. He paid Billy Joe Saunders $8 million. And Caleb-Plant, he asked for $10 million. I know that Canelo is not going to pull the plug on this fight when he has a chance of saying that he's the undisputed champion at 168 over $2 million. That's not Canelo Alvarez. He's going to do whatever it takes to make this fight happen. So we don't know exactly what's holding up the fight. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. There's also a possibility that it could be Olympic-style random drug testing that's holding up this fight. We know that random drug testing has been roadblocks for negotiating fights in the past. Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao comes to mind. That's the reason why the fight didn't happen in 2008 when people were first talking about the fight, because Manny Pacquiao turned down Olympic-style drug testing. And then more recently, you had Nonito Donaire versus Cash Merrow. The reason why that fight didn't happen was because of random style drug testing. So it's a possibility that this could be the reason, but we don't know yet. Only thing I will say is the only way Caleb-Plant may actually come out and really reveal what happened is if this fight is completely out of the water and Caleb knows that the fight is never going to happen. But if I got to put money on it, I'm betting the fight still happens, or at least there's a really, really good chance it still happens because of, once again, how bad Canelo Alvarez wants this fight. I mean, guys, just imagine if Canelo Alvarez was this desperate to fight the best fighters at 168, at 160 when he was there, at 154 when he was there. But that's just asking for too much, right? That's just too good to be true. With that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. Fellas, I've got some great news for you. If you've lost your hair or have a receding hairline, the time has come when you can finally get your hairline back through a process called scalp micropigmentation. So here's how it works. It's a hair tattoo that replicates the look of your hair follicles when you have fully shaved it down. So to get this hookup, make sure you follow and contact my man Scalp Carolinas on Instagram. Now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
An important message from Youth Fountain Laboratory, makers of VasoFlux and VasoFlux for Men. If you're over the age of 35 and over the years you've eaten pizza, dairy foods, deli meats, or meats with fat, you are likely to have some degree of plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. This increases your risk of suffering a stroke or heart attack exponentially, and no one wants such a catastrophic event to occur. Introducing Blackout. Blackout is made of all natural ingredients proven to help dissolve clots in the blood, remove calcium deposits and plaque from the walls of veins and arteries, improve viscosity of the blood, improve elasticity of the veins and arteries, treat varicose veins, and prevent the reoccurrence of plaque buildup. For more information, visit Youth Fountain Laboratory at youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856. And remember, to help unclog veins and arteries, get the plaque out.
Get ready to take your striking game to the next level with the Focus Ball. Dramatically improve footwork, timing, head movement, hand-eye coordination, reflex, and overall fight IQ. It's lightweight and extremely portable, so you can train every time, everywhere. When you don't have a coach to do mitt work, get a Focus Ball. When you don't have a heavy bag to hit, get a Focus Ball. When you don't have a sparring partner, get yourself a Focus Ball. And when you just want to have fun punching and kicking, get a Focus Ball. When you train with the Focus Ball, you train your eyes and your brain to read punches so that you can hit and not get hit, making this very simple device a must-have for all combat sports athletes and enthusiasts alike. So if you want to take your striking game to the next level, don't wait. Get the Focus Ball now.